Feeling tired after 60? These three foods will change that. Have you ever woken up in the morning, poured yourself a cup of coffee, and still felt like you hadn't slept at all? Or maybe it hits you in the afternoon, that heavy, dragging feeling that makes everything feel like a chore. If you're over 60, you've probably said to yourself, I just don't have the energy I used to. And you know what? You're not alone. But here's the truth. Feeling tired all the time isn't just part of getting older. More often than not, it has to do with what we're putting into our body or what we're not. Think of your body like an old but reliable car. The fiber in bananas helps regulate how fast that sugar enters your bloodstream, giving you a steady source of energy instead of a spike and crash. That little combo delivers protein, healthy fats, and natural sugar, all of which help you start the day strong without overdoing it. Sure, it's got some miles on it, but with the right fuel, it still runs beautifully.
Ow.
These aren't exotic superfoods you have to order online. This one's a little more tangy, and it often shows up in juices or breakfast bowls. Vitamin C helps your body absorb iron more effectively, and iron is key to producing hemoglobin, which carries oxygen to your cells. And one of the most common causes is poor iron absorption. This one is often overlooked, but it's a quiet champion when it comes to stamina and long-term energy. So even if you're eating iron-rich foods like spinach or beans, your body might not be using them properly unless you pair them with vitamin C. More oxygen to your cells means more energy, it's better brain function, and even a brighter mood. The fiber in the fruit helps slow the absorption of sugar and keeps you feeling full longer. Juice, on the other hand, gives you the sugar without the fiber, which can actually make your energy crash later. So go for the whole fruit when you can. But eaten whole, it's a powerhouse for your immune system and your energy levels. They're everyday fruits, yes. Fruits that can do wonders for your energy and overall vitality, especially after 60. And just like a car, if you keep filling up with the wrong kind of fuel-processed foods, it's too much sugar, or skipping meals, eventually you're going to sputter out. That natural vitamin C will help your body pull more iron from the meal, and you'll likely feel the difference in your energy levels over time. The good news is, some of the best energy boosters don't come in a pill or a fancy supplement. They're sitting right in your kitchen, or at least they should be. In this video, we're going to talk about 3 simple, natural foods that can help you feel more energized, improve your focus, and bring some of that youthful spark back into your step. Let's start with the first one. It's a fruit you've probably eaten hundreds of times in your life, maybe even recently. But did you know it could be the energy boost your body is asking for? Yep, plain old bananas. They're nature's energy brand. They come in their own wrapper. Bananas are packed with potassium, a mineral your body needs to convert sugar into usable energy. And as we age, our ability to store and use potassium efficiently can decrease, especially if we're on certain medications like diuretics or blood pressure pills. That dip in potassium might be part of the reason you feel tired, achy, or foggy. Bananas? Bananas also provide natural sugars glucose, fructose, and sucrose that give you both a quick energy lift and a longer-lasting effect, without the crash you get from candy or soda. If you're someone who skips breakfast or just grabs toast or coffee, try having half a banana with a spoonful of peanut butter. Now, let's move on to the second fruit. I'm talking about oranges. Bright, juicy, and full of vitamin C, not just for fighting colds, but for fighting fatigue. A lot of people over 60 don't realize they may be slightly anemic, not severely, but just enough to feel tired all the time. Eating a whole orange, yes, the real thing, not the juices, the best way to get that boost. And here's a simple trick. If you're having a salad with dark leafy greens or a lentil dish for lunch, try slicing up an orange on the side. Now that we've talked about bananas and oranges, 2 fruits that you probably already have in your homelet, let's take a look at one more. This next fruit doesn't always get the spotlight, but it absolutely should, especially if you're over 60 and feeling low on energy more often than you'd like. It's sweet, it's chewy, and it's loaded with natural fuel your body can use right away. I'm talking about dates. They're packed with natural sugars, mainly glucose and fructose, which provide a quick and sustained energy boost. But here's the secret. It's not just about the sugar. Without enough magnesium, you can feel weak, sluggish, even a little foggy. You'll get natural sugars, healthy fats, protein, and fiber, all in one delicious bite. It's perfect as a midday snack when that afternoon slump starts creeping in. Dates are one of the easiest and tastiest ways to add a little more magnesium to your diet. But when you skip meals, your body doesn't get the steady stream of fuel it needs to stay alert and energized. You might feel okay at first, but by mid-morning or early afternoon, that fatigue sets in, and it's hard to shake off. Just 2 or 3 dates can give you that little pick-me-up you're looking for without the crash an hour later. That combination can actually cancel out the benefits of those healthy foods you're adding in. You could have a small salad with grilled chicken, a few slices of avocado, and finish it off with a juicy orange. Or have a bowl of oatmeal with sliced bananas and chopped dates for breakfast. Think of them as tools, simple tools that can support your body's energy from the inside out. These small changes, simple combinations can have a big impact on how you feel for the rest of the day. We've talked about 3 fruits that can help recharge your energy: bananas, oranges, and dates. But the truth is, the power of food goes far beyond what's on your plate. The way you eat, how often you eat, how much water you're drinking, and how you care for your body in general all play a role in how much energy you have every day. Dates are also high in fiber, iron, magnesium, and B vitamins, all of which play a role in how your body produces and uses energy. Dates are one of the most underrated sources of natural energy out there. Dehydration can cause fatigue, headaches, dizziness. It can even mimic the feeling of low blood sugar. But sometimes, the issue isn't the amount of sleep, it's the quality. And guess what? What you eat during the day can influence how well you sleep at night. Foods high in magnesium, like dates and bananas, help calm the nervous system and promote better rest. And a good night's sleep means better energy the next day. The good news? The fruits we've talked about all have high water content, oranges especially. So by adding more of them into your diet, you're not just feeding your body, you're hydrating it too. Let's talk about fiber for a second, because this is important. That's when your body needs the most energy. And it's also when your metabolism is naturally more active. Gosh, if you save all your fruit for late at night, you might not get the full benefit. And for some people, the natural sugars might even interfere with sleep. And that's a great question. Because food is just one part of the energy puzzle. It's an important part, no doubt about it. But how you eat, when you eat, what you combine your foods with, all make a difference too. A lot of older adults don't get nearly enough fiber in their diets, and that can slow everything down: digestion, blood sugar regulation, and yes, energy levels. The fiber in dates slows the release of sugar into your bloodstream, which helps you avoid that spike hand crash feeling. That's why you can eat a date or two and feel energized, not jittery. And magnesium, that's a big one. It helps your cells create ATP, which is basically your body's energy currency. Here's something simple you can try. Take 2 or 3 medjool dates, slice them open, and stuff them with a little almond butter or peanut butter. If you've got a sweet tooth, dates are a great way to satisfy that craving without reaching for processed sugar or packaged cookies. Now, you might be thinking, okay, I'm eating the right fruits, bananas, oranges, dates, so why am I still tired sometimes? For example, a lot of people over 60 start skipping meals, especially breakfast, because not as hungry as they used to be. Or maybe you've been eating fruits, but you're also combining them with too much refined sugar, too much caffeine, or heavy meals that weigh you down. So here's something to consider. Instead of grabbing a big, heavy lunch that leaves you wanting a nap, try eating a lighter meal and including one of these fruits we've talked about. It's also worth mentioning hydration. So many older adults walk around slightly dehydrated, and they don't even realize it. Another helpful tip: try eating your fruit earlier in the day. Speaking of sleep, because yes, it absolutely ties in with energy, we often assume that being tired means we need more sleep. So don't think of these fruits as just a snack. Now let's take everything we've covered so far and bring it together. And now that we've brought food and lifestyle into focus, let's talk about something just as important: your mindset. Sometimes when you've been feeling tired for a while, it's not just your body that's drained, it's your spirit. Even now it wants to heal, to feel good, to thrive. God. But sometimes it needs a little help. And ask yourself, have I really given my body what it needs on a regular basis? Not just for a day or two, but over time. Because our bodies don't change overnight. But they do respond sometimes in surprisingly fast ways when we start feeding them better. Moving a little more, drinking more water. You've learned that bananas aren't just a breakfast fruit. They're a potassium-packed fuel source that helps your body use energy better. Oranges give you more than vitamin C. They boost iron absorption and support stamina in ways most people don't realize. And dates. They're your sweet, chewy secret weapon. It's packed with natural sugars and the minerals your cells crave for steady, lasting energy. And most of all, believing we're not stuck with how we feel right now. You don't need to spend money on expensive supplements or energy drinks that make big promises and leave you feeling worse. Add it to your daily routine and see how you feel after a week. Then add another. Before you know it, you'll start noticing small shifts. Maybe you don't feel like crashing in the afternoon anymore. Maybe your morning walk feels a little easier. No matter how long it's been since you felt your best, maybe your mood lifts a little faster or your thinking feels a bit clearer. The answers are often simple, natural, affordable, and already within reach. It is never too late to feel better. Energy isn't just for the young, it's for the willing. The ones who say, I may be older, but I still have living to do. It really helps more people find this kind of content, and it tells us that these topics matter because they do. Still have people to love, passions to explore, and joy to experience. We're building a community here, people who are done feeling tired, are done feeling stuck, and ready to take simple steps toward feeling great again. And that help can come in the form of tiny daily changes. Nothing overwhelming. It's just a little more attention to how you're fueling yourself. And felt a difference. Or if you have other natural energy boosters that work for you, share them in the comments below. Your story might just inspire someone else to make a change that changes everything. And when that happens, even the best foods in the world can fully recharge you, unless you also start believing that change is possible. Here's the truth. Your body is always working to support you. It's about sending a message to yourself. I still care about how I feel. I still want to feel alive, energetic, and strong. And the beautiful part is, your body hears that message. Every time you choose something nourishing, every time you eat a breakfast that fuels you instead of drains you, every time you reach for something that lifts you up rather than slows you down, you're re-choosing vitality. If you're someone who's felt like they've tried everything, I want you to pause adding those 3 fruits we talked about, bananas, oranges, and datesism, just about nutrition. One of the best things you can do for your energy, especially after 60, is to stay curious. Try new recipes. Experiment with smoothies. Add sliced bananas to your oatmeal. Make a citrus salad with oranges and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Stuff a couple of dates with nuts, and enjoy them with a warm cup of herbal tea in the afternoon instead of a sugary treat.
Ow.
They really do. Now, let's take a quick moment to reflect on everything we've talked about. You don't need to change your entire diet overnight. Start with just 1 fruit. And if you're watching this and thinking, it's too late for me, let me stop you right there. But your health isn't behind you, it's right here with you. Every day is a new opportunity to support it. So here's what I'd love for you to do next. If you've tried any of these fruits, and if this video helped you feel even a little more hopeful or motivated, give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Most importantly, keep going. You deserve to feel strong, energized, and vibrant, no matter your age, no matter your past habits. Here's to living your best life one bite, one step, and one good choice at a time. You've got this.